This is the introductory episode of an upcoming series of videos about the sinking of Swedish freighters during World War II and into the Cold War era. Trelleborg, Sweden's southernmost town. The oldest surviving record where a port is mentioned in conjunction with Trelleborg dates back to the year 1366, but it wasn't until the 1860s that the authorities started to establish and develop its port. Trelleborg's port company was started in 1861. Eruths rederiaktiebolag. In 1923, ship owner and businessman Sture Eruths, together with a 5-person board, formed Eruths rederiaktiebolag, a cargo shipping line based in Trelleborg. Out of the 5 ships the company owned during its existence, 2 of them went missing under very similar circumstances. Both were on their way from Polish ports with a cargo of coal bound for Swedish harbors. The ship owner, Sture Eruth, born Sture Pettersson in 1886, appears to have had some kind of fascination with the name Sture. His last name is a palindrome of Sture, and he gave all his ships the last name Sture. year. The Sten Sture remained in Eruth's service until 1940, when she was sold to Uddeholms AB. SS Bengt Sture was Eruth's second ship. She was imported from Germany and registered in Sweden in 1930. The company's third edition was the SS Nils Sture. She was built in 1920 and first named SS Danefelt. In 1938, the Nils Sture was added to the Eruths fleet, where she was to stay until the company declared bankruptcy in 1957. SS Sven Sture was built and launched by John Reedhead and Company of South Shields, United Kingdom, in 1883. The original name was the SS Beamish. She was operated by Eruths between 1947 and 1952. The SS Sten Sture was built in 1900 by Bergens Mekaniske Verkstäder in Norway as Mount Vernon. After a number of owners and name changes, the vessel was sold to Eruths in 1946 and given the name Sten Sture. In 1947, on January 26, the ship left Gdynia with a cargo of coal bound for Helsingborg and disappeared sometime after that. In 1997, Polish divers found an unknown wreck about 3 miles off the Polish coast. The ship bell was still present with the engraving Mount Vernon. In other words, the SS Sten Sture had been found no less than 300 kilometers from the position where the ship was previously believed to have been lost. All 18 crew members were lost. This is the introductory episode of an upcoming series of videos about the sinking of Swedish freighters during World War II and into the Cold War era. The main focus of my video is the disappearance of the SS Bengt Sture of Trelleborg on October 29, 1942. She was en route from Danzig to Oxelösund via Trelleborg with a cargo of coal, but she was never heard from again. For years it was assumed that the Bengt Sture had been lost to a mine, until the German naval historian Dr. Jürgen Wohler in the early 60s found articles and documents in Soviet naval publications and archives that painted a rather grim picture of the end of Bengt Sture and its crew. Please stay in tune for new uploads.